this video, I wanted to give you some advice on how to pay less taxes when you go to become a digital nomad. My name's Trevor, and I have been doing digital nomad lifestyle stuff since 2015 or 2016, so about 10 years now. And I got a lot of experience just through reading online forums and watching other people's YouTube videos, and I wanted to pass that off to you. So first and foremost, if you are going to live abroad for a long period of time, what I would recommend is you don't have to have a home base in the US anymore. If you have a lot of money, of course you can, but what really works well is just getting a storage unit wherever you happen to be, and then actually going to a state that has no income tax and setting up residence there before you leave the states. And the best, easiest state to set up in is South Dakota. So all you need to do is fly into South Dakota, book a hotel room for a couple of nights, and then get a virtual mailbox at a place called America's Mailbox. And then you can go to the DMV with your hotel receipt and your virtual mailbox address, and you can get a driver's license and become a resident of South Dakota. South Dakota has no income tax and no franchise tax. So it's really cool for living there. It's kind of an old RVer's trick. When you want to become an RVer and just travel around and stuff like that, just put your residence in a state where you don't have any income tax. Now, you're still going to need a physical residence in order to set up payment processing and banking, so you want to use family or friend's house to do that. So just make sure you still have a family or friend you can do that with. Like, for instance, I use my dad's address in Washington, which also has no income tax, for banking purposes, and then for my business I actually incorporated in Wyoming, and then I set up my residence in South Dakota. So everything is no income tax, and I can basically live wherever I want to now and not have to pay income tax in the state. Now, you still have to pay income tax federally if you're a U.S. citizen, no matter where you are. That's going to be, as a self-employed entrepreneur, it's going to be Medicare and Social Security, about 15% of your income. So as a digital nomad, though, if you live abroad 11 months out of the year, so you only stay in the U.S. 1 month out of the year max, you can apply for a federal earned income exclusion. And that's going to give you up to $100,000 or more. I forget what it is exactly now, but it's around $100,000 in income tax, where you don't have to pay anything beyond just self-employment tax. So you're still going to pay that 15%, but you don't have to pay anything beyond that. Once you get beyond $100,000 a year in income, you have to pay more. So it's one of the best digital nomad hacks to do. It's a great way to be able to live abroad for a long period of time and minimize the amount of tax you pay to the US and still maintain a US citizenship and passport. Now, if you have like a software company and you don't mind, becoming a citizen of another country, you could, renounce your citizenship and move to a place like Dubai or something like that, where they have very little taxes.